and Monty, and we wanted to give you a quick update about today's update. So I will start, and you guys jump in because it's a medium update. There's not a lot of new content so much as it is a lot of making adjustments to content that's already there. And as always, we would love to get your feedback on if you think these are good or bad changes. So number one, this is weird. I don't know. This is the voting. So you can vote for your level. Okay, so we've moved where you can vote for the level. So you vote for the level that you want to play at the beginning of the match versus the end of the previous match. But what's happened now is the game automatically assigns a mode to that level. And you'll see when you play. So it'll be like you may own Flood, but the game will say, hey, this time do you want Flood Brawl? And 3 games later it may be Flood Organ Donor. So right now we're not letting the player have control over what the vote is, only the level, and then we're pre-assigning a random mode to that.
Yeah, so basically rolls the level and the mode together.
Yeah.
So you vote for both as a combo.
So that is in. We'd love to hear your feedback. It's a little polarizing over here. Some of us love it, some of us don't. We're not sure we're going to keep it, but we might. Let us know what you think.
And then the icons that show the mode are probably going to be clearer, so just keep an eye on those.
Instant Resurrection. This is the first build that has Instant Resurrection. Okay, so Organ Donor has a new system at play, which we're currently calling Instant Resurrection. So the instant you die, you can hit, I think it's square, and come back to life in the roughly around the place you died immediately. You can only do that once every 30 seconds or 40 seconds or whatever, so you can't do it constantly. But it adds an interesting strategy to the game. You should try it. Let us know what you think. I don't think we should talk too much about it, about why it's there. Until we'll talk. We're happy to share, but play it first. Let us know what you think. 1v1 Organ Donor. We've been trying to sort of tighten that up. In doing so, there's no longer a yellow 2x moving base. There's only a moving blue base, which is a 1x. And every so often, a random heart drops into the level as well. So you can get hearts from killing your opponent, but every now and then you can also get it from the guys are dropping into the level, right? I don't think they're coming too fast right now, I think, to read what they are, but basically people are dropping from the sky and exploding and leaving their hearts, so you can deposit those as well.
You see them on the mini map, so you know that they're.
Yeah. But Brawl is now best of 7 instead of best of 5. You can choose where to drop in still, but not win. So it used to be it was desynced. So I could drop in round 4 of Brawl, and you could stay up in the lobby for 10 seconds, and it got really boring if you were the guy on the ground. So now Vera has it where everybody drops in at the same time. So it keeps things in sync. We've tuned the cages of Sudden Death and Brawl mode in terms of the layouts. Let us know if you like these. Does Bloodbath have that bug fixed as it's getting its cages back?
Bloodbath and the cages, which bug is that?
They haven't shown up on the last build, so if you go into Bloodbath, there are no cages there.
I think so. We'll double check. But if there's any bugs with the cages, if they've all been tuned and changed around, let us know.
Yeah.
I know there's a big one in Alien Town, but you'll see what it is when you play it. Like a kind of a new thing on it, but
really?
you'll see.
Which one?
Way up in the air.
It's
fun. It's cool.
Okay.
There's a lot of cool changes for 1v1, especially for the Organ Donor having the instant resurrection. You guys will see. It really changes
lots
things
of damage changes, right?
Yes.
Most of Uncle Joe's. We basically we're constantly tuning. If you look at the Fister, Uncle Joe, Suzanne, there's the main Vulcan Devil.
Yeah.
Just play with those, see what you think. I mean, some of them may have gone into the realm of useless to overpowered now, but let us know what you think.
They're awesome.
The loading back to notebook now only happens if you back out of matchmaking. So once you're in the game, if you roll from one game to the next, that long load that used to be there after a match is gone now. So it's a much quicker game-to-game experience unless you decide to go back to the front of the notebook. So that's in. We got rid of the trapdoor in Cliffside that people kept banging their heads on. What does this mean? We fixed the cheesy use of the hand.
So on last build it was broken where if you jumped on the hand after a round, just as a round ended, then the next round that person would be up in the top of the level and could shoot people from up there.
So that's what the people in the forums.
That's what a lot of people were complaining about. We fixed that one. So give it a shot. But we're pretty sure we fixed that. And if there's any other cheesy things in Brawl, let us know.
Early version of infinite ammo buff coin. You can shoot continuously for about 5 seconds.
Right.
Fernell, the artist, the blue version of the damage coin. Does it say damage?
It says damage. It's a blue coin, but then when you pick it up, you'll see the text say.
So it's kind of
infinite
half-assed
ammo.
right now.
Right.
I'm
It's just
surprised
in
that
there
you
for
made
now.
it into the build. But check it out though, because what's interesting about it is it doesn't just mean you have infinite ammo. It means that basically you never have to reload. So if you have an Uncle Joe, for example, and you have this, you fire Uncle Joe, you can you still have to go through the launch time to fire Uncle Joe.
Right.
But you don't have to pull a new one out of the ground. If you have a rocket launcher, you don't have to sit there and launch it. So it doesn't really mean infinite ammo. It means
For a
infinite
short amount of
firing.
time, infinite firing, yeah.
Yeah, so
if,
we- yeah.
if there's a weapon that has a long reload but does a lot of damage from up close, like a certain.
Oh, Sexy
sword-
Beast?
Yeah,
Yeah, Sexy Beast would be good to use with this, yeah. So keep
That
it in
thing's
mind,
crazy.
that's in there. What is it only in Cliffside right now?
I
or
think it's only.
Mount
It might
Kill?
only be in certain level configurations. I think
Okay.
it might be just in Killmore, but
Okay.
it's a
Various UI elements have been revamped, just in-game minimap, icons, just check some shit out. And that's mostly what we have going on live by the time you see this video.
Yes.
What's that, Nick?
Yeah, I'm just looking at my list. Yeah, I think that covers it.
And we're already up and running and moving towards version 12 for next week.
Yeah.
And we'll see you online this weekend with Draw to Death, and maybe even tonight. So thank you guys.
Thanks, guys. Bye.